Alright, next up is A Fleeting Dream. It says, in the wake of their defeat at Dracodorina, Zenoira's forces gather at Devolpus Harbor. The Liberation readies to strike, hoping to drive the Empire out of the Bestial Nation once and for all.
Damned savages! I won't let it end like this. I just need time to plan my next move.
Lord Ryman, you're safe.
No thanks to you, fool. Where have you been?
Preparing a ship, my lord, to ferry our rightful king to the seat of power in the capital. With the magic of the Bastorius Blue, any resistance they attempt to muster will be crushed under our heel.
True enough. If we lay claim to the minds of all of their little friends at once, they'll be powerless to stop us. I suppose I can forgive you this one time. To the harbor, Elgor. What is the meaning of this?
I always had a feeling the Blue could govern the minds of frenzied Bestrels. And now that you've proven that to be true, I've no more use for your conceited drivel. I'll be taking the stone, and that spell of yours with it.
Then you've known from the start.
All while you prattled on about how a beast could never be fit to rule the throne. Feeble human. Your arrogance will be your downfall. Bestrels will rule Bastorius forevermore. We alone are worthy of such honor.
I should have realized you were one of them.
Now, the time has come to set sail. And I'll be paying the fare with your life.
But that's Ryman.
Dead.
What could have happened here?
He doesn't have the blue on him either.
Whoever is responsible for this must have taken it.
Come to think of it, Elgor was nowhere to be found during our siege of Dracodorina. And that's quite the spear-shaped wound in Ryman's back.
Our answer surely lies ahead. Let us press on.
A spear-shaped wound? Okay. So many of our countrymen standing against us, and not one of them in control of their own minds. Elgor's doing, no doubt. How eagerly they obey my every command. Such power I hold over their feeble spirits. Cease this lunacy at once, Elgar. Lunacy? The Bastorius Blue is the maker of kings, and I, the bearer of its royal might. And today, you'll see just what happens to those who dare question my rule. Alright, defeat Elgor. Can do.
The day will be ours.
Right. Got a catapult here right
Path
away.
is set.
Here's an item. And what is this here? Oh, a rain effigy. And what is this one? Oh, it's just ruins. Okay. Catapult here, item here, and item up here. Alright, so that looks like there's 3 items then to get.
Witness true chivalry. What are your orders, my prince?
Yeesh. Doesn't look so great. Okay, so we've got a bunch of just evasive guys, it looks like. Man, this is just insane. So there's a ballista. Here's another catapult here. My god. Yeah, this just looks brutal. Okay, well,
As decreed.
let's get working that way.
To the skies! At your service. Understood.
I make for battle. Your orders, sir.
Where do we even go? There's a little blind spot here for the catapults, but man, I mean, there's towers and ballista.
As you
We're
wish.
under attack.
I depart.
They aim for me.
Your villainy ends here. Victory grows
Well,
ever closer.
Elena's just gonna have to carry as usual here.
Come then. A fine bout. You face me. Well fought. The time is at hand.
Yeah, this is just disgusting.
To me. Come then. Victory grows ever closer.
Really, you're gonna hide right there? Is that's a smart idea?
Do you realize who you defy?
Okay.
A lacking bout, frankly. I'll not let Clive outdo me. At once.
Your villainy ends here. My legs grow heavy.
Alright, Mr. Heavy Legs, let's vitalize those legs.
Excellent. The time is at hand. The path is set. 'Tis ours now.
All of our parents were fine 1 minute, and before we knew it, they were marching into battle. Please just make it stop.
I'm here.
Oh, we'll make it stop. I don't
Onward.
think you're gonna like how it plays out, though. Ha! How willingly you march to your own demise. Surround them, my loyal pawns. Okay. So many of them. Too many. We'll either need to fall back to a fortress or find a way to use their weapons against them.
We march.
I think we could probably just use their weapons against them.
I am within their range.
You face me.
Oof.
Well fought. The path is set. I've arrived.
What are your
Alright,
orders,
let's
my
see
prince?
here. Alright, so we're gonna work these guys over.
As decreed.
Come then. Victory grows ever closer. We're under...
I'll not let Clyde outdo me. I depart anon. I shall teach you the lunacy of your ways.
Okay, that looks like that didn't help at all. Oh, no, it did. I'm gonna one-shot him. Alright, I'll just finish that.
Is that all? What are your orders, my prince? At once.
I make for battle. I am your humble servant.
We've taken it as our
I
own.
think we'll just stay right there.
Do you realize who you defy?
Ooh, that's gonna be brutal. Too much evasion, I guess, there.
Vanquished.
Take cover!
That was nasty. How dare you?
We're under
My
attack!
blade is not yet broken. As decreed.
Time to F you up.
I shall teach you the lunacy of your ways. A lacking bout, frankly. Cornean knights are more persistent. I depart anon.
You face me. A fine bout. We march. Take... Onward.
Steel your resolve. The war rages on.
Okay.
It's too far.
Let's see here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hang out here with Fran till I can break down some of these other. Yeah, there's just so many. They're so compact here. It's crazy.
Victory grows
I
ever
await
closer.
your next command.
Chunk out of a bunch of them, I'm guessing.
Come then.
Oh my. That is not a good sign. That feels like it's not that much better. What is going on with this one? It's just a bunch of werewolf dudes. Oh, is it? Well, let's just do this.
I've need of a rest.
Take the damage and
How shall I proceed? Stronger than it. We're under attack. Vexing indeed.
oh, that's cute. I don't know what bounced me off of the catapult there, but that's very strange.
How shall I proceed? Defeat will soon be upon us.
Oh no, sir. That's not gonna work.
Well fought.
My blade is not yet broken.
It's not broken, but it's not looking so
I
hot
stand
though either. Ooh. Okay.
At once.
You face me. Victory grows ever closer.
I'm all too familiar with such adversity.
There we go.
Is that all?
Come then. Well fought. You face me. A fine bout.
Hanging out in these garrisons is definitely the way to go.
Do you realize who you defy? A lacking bout, frankly. I shall teach you the lunacy of your ways. Is that all?
Come then. Well fought. Your villainy ends here. Victory grows
Really should have
ever
had
closer.
somebody on that catapult, one of these catapults actually, instead of.
Do you
I mean,
realize
this
who you
is
defy?
working just fine anyway, but
Vanquished.
catapult would have really cleared out. You know, I mean, probably mostly to take out some of these ones that are getting the assists,
Well fought.
because that, you know, can be a little bit more dangerous. But luckily, that one on the
I shall
right
teach
seems
you
to be
the
just a
lunacy of
healer.
your ways. A lacking
Well,
bout,
not
frankly.
seems, is just a healer. But
Come then.
yeah, because that would have been probably pretty dangerous had that been an archer up there.
You face me.
Oh man, tons of valor
Well
points.
fought.
Should probably
We
spend
march.
some of this here. Let's do a heavy swing here.
Your villainy ends here. A fine bout. The path is set. The time is at
What's
hand.
that gonna do? So much damage. It's just these guys with evasion that are messing me up. Let me see here. Let's tweak these tactics. Oh, well, they look okay.
Onward. You face me. Victory grows ever closer. The path is set. Your villainy ends here.
Let's let this play out. What happened here?
I've had enough of you.
Ooh. Oh, that's why. It's just there because they were too fast. Had I used like a first strike here, this would have been completely different. I see. Yeah, because the lane just got shredded right away.
Fine bout. We march. To me. Now then.
A futile endeavor. Vanquished.
Alright. Held strong in the face of hardship, yet our path is ever paved with bestial blood. And now all that remains is to follow its course to Elgor himself.
I'll not let Clive outdo me.
Ooh. Man. Surprised that that's gonna play out so poorly.
What are your orders, my prince?
Don't really have a good answer for those guys, apparently. Let's see. Let's see how Fran
At your
would
service.
do. Not good. Not good at all.
Your will shall be done.
Let's see here.
Order must be preserved. Allow me.
Not great. Just got, where's
I'll not let
Sylvie
Clyde
at?
outdo me.
Oh, that was Sylvie's unit. Holy crap.
Your orders? Allow me. Very well.
The time is at hand. Come then. Victory grows ever closer. Your villainy ends here. A fine bout. Come then. Well fought. Your villainy ends here. Victory grows ever
This
closer.
is just crazy. So many of these freaking guys.
Come then. Well fought. You face me. A fine bout.
I rise to any challenge.
I shall teach you the lunacy of your ways. Is that all?
Come then. Well fought. We march. Onward. Take cover. Your villainy ends here. Victory grows ever closer. Come then. Well fought. To me. For the liberation. We march. The path is set.
Are you
The time is at
effing
hand.
serious? Oh my god. That one.
To me.
Wow, that's so stupid.
We march.
That one barrier right there. I just bounced off of that thing like 3
The path is
times.
set.
So dumb. Okay.
Your orders?
Let's get some. Okay, wait, what's this gonna be here? Landing in a position, damage all enemy units within range. Attrition 20 seconds. Damage occurs every 2, so it'll be 10 ticks of damage.
I rise to any challenge. A brisk flight.
That seems like
Your
that's
villainy
not going to
ends
do
here.
much damage.
My legs grow heavy. Excellent. You face me. A fine bout. The time is at hand. Onward.
Allow me. We may need this. I rise to any challenge.
Apparently this was just not the right group to go up against.
It shall be done. I suggest you reconsider.
Want to keep going?
Enfeeble!
Not finished yet. Lay down! Your strength! I'm unstoppable! I shall cleanse you.
Yeah, we needed some way to confer some true strikes here.
Reduce how will you fare?
Yeah. And we're gonna use Sandstorm at the end. I guess one other thing that would have helped here would have been to have better initiative on Sylvie, so she could use Sandstorm earlier. But these things are also crazy fast, so I don't even know if I would have been able to do that. Yeah, she used all her curses at the very end. That was
The
not
winds are
good.
against me.
Not gonna do any damage
Must
there.
remain
I
calm.
just... Oh, and I have no items. Alright, so that was completely pointless. Yeah, that's really not good.
A brisk flight.
Your will shall
Well,
be done.
we'll just have to do
At
this.
once.
Your villainy ends here. I've need of a rest. We march. Stronger than ever. The time is at hand. The path is... 'tis ours now.
Mantlet Kit. By the way, you can find a divine effigy on the coast south of here. Summon forth its healing rains and bring the enemies of Vistorius crashing to their knees.
We march. Just a moment.
Oh, there's another item hidden there. Or, well, not exactly hidden, but...
The day will be ours.
I ride for Cornea. What shall I do? It shall be done.
Come then. Well fought.
How long has
No
Fran
arrows
just been
too
chilling
far.
here?
Understood.
Do you realize who you defy? A lacking bout, frankly.
What utter luck! I'm ever in your service. I depart.
I'll be taking that.
Ooh, miracle fruit. Very nice.
At your service. Sir.
The time is at hand.
Alright.
To me.
Time to make the push south.
Your villainy ends here. Victory grows ever closer. We march.
Yeah, most of my units were just not set up for this fight this
I'll take it off your
this battle
hands.
at all. Really need to have, you know, True Strike on a bunch of characters, or the ability to confer
You face
True
me.
Strike at the very least.
Well fought. Onward. We
Oh,
march.
hang on. Why is that going to kill me? That doesn't make any sense.
The path is set.
I fear the worst.
Ugh. Oh, no item usage is remaining. Lovely. That was a bad loss. too.
Seems I'm in for a struggle. It shall be done.
Come then. A fine bout.
What's the range on this ballista? Not good enough.
To me.
I'm here, Your Highness.
Okay, some money.
If you want me, then have me. Reason rules the day. Must remain calm. Very well. The winds are against me. A brisk flight.
I shall never crumble. As decreed.
You face me. My legs grow heavy. The time is at hand. Come then. I've need of a rest. Excellent. The time is at hand.
Okay, so this is still gonna somehow kill me. Why would that be?
Stronger than ever, we march.
Yeah, that's what I effing
This
thought.
land belongs to us.
This day would never come, but now that it has, we'll do whatever we can to support your advance. Beckoning bell.
Your villainy ends here.
I like that first
Victory grows
strike.
ever closer. The time is at hand. To me.
Okay, let's...
Seems I'm in for a struggle. Falling back then. Order must be preserved.
My blade is not yet broken. At once.
For the liberation.
Last the frost blooms have come for us. I'm not sure how much this will help, but I'd like to thank you all the same. Okay. That man will stoop to any low in pursuit of his vile goals. Be sure you're prepared for anything before you charge into battle. Will do.
The path is set. You face me. Well fought. Your villainy ends here. A fine bout. We march. Onward.
I stand ready. Understood.
Tis ours now.
I've done as you bade me.
The time is at hand. The path is set. I've arrived. Onward, we march. Come then. Well fought. Your villainy ends here. A fine bout. The time is at hand. The path is set.
Okay,
What shall I do?
let's go use that. Got the item there. Yeah, looks like I got the item up there. And then there was just this other one in there. So we're good to go here, pretty much.
You face me. Well fought. We march. To me. Your villainy ends here. A fine bout. The time is at hand.
I'm gonna trash him.
The path is set.
Alright, well.
Your orders, sir. I
Morale
depart.
soars.
In the name of the liberation.
Your orders, sir. Thanks. We march.
Not much reason for
me.
that, but why not?
Excellent. We march. The time is at hand. Stronger than ever. Onward.
So you finally come, rebel fools. I trust you enjoyed your little welcome party. Tell me, Elgor, what was your reason for slaying Ryman? Why murder the man you were meant to serve? Isn't it obvious? With him out of the way, I'm finally free. Never again will I feign loyalty to our Zenoiran masters. No, the goal which guides my spear is mine alone, and I won't let you stand in my way.
Come then.
This dude totally reminds me of the crippled guy that betrays the dudes in 300. Like he's kind of hunched back over, you know.
Dismiss me as a frail little rat at your own peril. I'll end you all. I'll take that.
I believe in you. Focus your mind.
I think not.
You can do it.
Outside! I'm not ready for this dream to end.
I shall heal you. I beseech you.
Very nice.
My legs grow heavy.
Carnelian pendant, okay. "64 units defeated. That is my new record.
I never would have guessed you're actually one of us.
But that build is quite unlike others of your bloodline. How have you acquired such raw strength?
You've seen it often enough. The spell that sends us Bestrels into a wild frenzy. I was one of many test subjects for its effects, granted this power by Lord Baltro himself. I was the only success. The others all lost their minds, became impossible to control.
Hence you needed the blue.
Precisely. You'll find documents proving as much on this ship. Do with them what you will. I'm glad I got to glimpse this dream, however brief it was. A lowly mouse, risen to the ranks of Grand General, even if just for a moment. I wanted to create a new home, new kingdom for my people, free them from their lives resigned to the shadows of Pistorius. And for once, they'd have a place to live. Proud, not scurrying in fear through our darkest corners.
We all share that thirst for freedom. And had you not resorted to such vile methods, we may well have fought together to quench it.
Let's go find those documents. We can't let this happen ever again.
We've located the documents Elgor spoke of. Records concerning the Pistorius Blue and Baltro's magic.
Once we've destroyed them, all of this will finally be over.
Indeed. Though, one passage stood out as I was surveying the texts. It claimed that the Blue not only holds the ability to control the minds of us Bestrels, but that it also bears the power to birth humans anew.
What does that mean?
One of our ancient texts speaks of a similar phenomenon. Make of them beasts, that their every labor be compelled by the crystal before you.
Slow down, Ramona. What's all this mean exactly? That the Blue can turn humans into Bestrels?
That's the short of it.
Morard?
I guess it's time to finally come clean. I used to be a human myself. On that fateful day 8 years ago, I was here serving as a soldier in the Zenoiran army. We had marched on the resting ground of the great lions of old. But the battle we were met with was more terrible than I'd ever seen. Zenoira's blatant disregard for the lion's ancestry provoked the rage of their bloodline. And so my army took the king's daughter hostage, in the hopes of threatening their kind into submission. But I hadn't the stomach for such spineless methods. I abandoned Zenoira and chose to side with the lions instead. At the end of that arduous, bloody fight, we had succeeded in rescuing the girl, but I myself had fallen into an enemy trap. The last thing I saw as I lay dying on the ground was the king of the lions, holding a radiant blue stone above my body. When I awoke, I was, well, you can imagine.
It would seem the Pistorius Blue holds far greater power than any of us had ever realized.
I'm living proof of that, yes. But I'm grateful. I wouldn't be standing here without it. And I'd never have met all you kind people.
Oh, Morard.
Ramona, see to it those papers are destroyed. Too many have had their lives distorted by that grim knowledge. Human and bestial alike.
Yes. I believe that will be in everyone's best interest.
I appreciate it. More than you could know.
think you're going?
Unify. To be honest, I'm not sure. As far away as possible.
But why?
I don't belong here. Not like the rest of you.
Because you used to fight for Zenoira?
That's right. I've known all this time, and I lied to you over and over again. I don't deserve to stay. Not after what I've done.
How can you even say that? We might not look the same, but you're family to me, Morard. And don't think for a second that we'd be better off without you.
But
Besides, hearing your story helped me realize something. This sliver of the blue that's set in my pendant. It's a symbol of the Bastorius royal family. Which means it used to belong to the Lion King's daughter, right?
That's...
If the stone can turn a man into a lion, it's not so weird to think it can do the opposite too. So you see, we're really the same when it all comes down to it.
Unify. Are you sure you want me here?
Never been surer. You've been with me every step of the way, and I'm not letting that change anytime soon.
Sounds like I have to stay then. Thank you, Unify. You're the best family a lion could ask for.
Okay, got a Celestial Talisman. I assume that's just an HP bonus. And then we've got the Bastorius Blue.
We've liberated vital strategic points throughout Bastorius, and in so doing, loosened Zenoira's grip on the land. Now, this is the state of Fevrith at present.
Where to next, then?
If I may, Elaine. I'm worried about my father. The Pontifex, that is. I understand it's a bit far, but how would you feel about making the trek to Albion?
More than happy. I recall ships for its shores departing from the western tip of Bastorius. Let us head for Port de Vulpes.
Okay, well, yeah, we've already been to Albion, but you know, as much as I generally enjoy when a game allows you to kind of do or go out of the way and do other things kind of sort of out of order, right? It also in this sense doesn't actually make sense, right? Like you probably shouldn't have been able to get from the northwestern point of Elheim into Albion, right? Because I just don't think it really makes that much sense in terms of you know, storyline. But you know, whatever. Let's use one of those bloom things. Dream Blossom. There we go. Alright, let's see what we've got here. A Twilight Cloak, Nocturnal Evade. Activates before being attacked. Grants these for 1 PP at night. Cutthroat's Boon. Evasion 10, Blindness Immunity. Attack a single enemy, inflicts blindness, plus 50 potency and critical hit at nighttime. That's pretty cool. Buy the Zenoiran stuff just for fun. Stuff is, I mean, it's okay. There's a ruby pendant, very nice, and a sapphire. And then prisoner shackles. Fevrite, which I can definitely afford to buy a bunch of these. I should actually find some weapons to use those on, but... alright, well let's... Oops. Let me do that. Alright, so is everything unlocked now? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Do some deliveries.
Take your time.
Piercing strong though. That's another armor shatter too. Accuracy and crit rate 20%. That's really good. Pursuance blade. Okay, so that just gives you a pursuit. Or pursuit, sorry. Plenty of ways to get pursuit in this game. I wonder who that would even be good on. Man, there's gonna be a ton of stuff to gather. Here's a cemetery. Is this the last one? It is Cardinal's Mace and a Gravekeeper Lantern. Let's see what the items. Cardinal's Mace. There it is. Holy Candle, or Holy Cradle. Grants a row of allies the ability to withstand one lethal blow. Okay. And then Gravekeeper Lanterns. We've already had some of those, so I'm not gonna even bother looking at those. At least I think, hang on. Let me see, is that the one I'm thinking of? Let's see here. Select. Order required. Yeah, poison immunity and death blow immunity, so... Not bad, but not great.
Take your time. Relax.
Hunter's Buckler. Guard efficiency 25%. Follow-up skills deal plus 20 damage and crit rate. Yeah, so this is going to be good for
Thank you much.
More of a DPS-oriented person that can use a shield. Banishing Hammer. Banishing Smite. Attack a row of enemies, removes all of target's buffs.
Thank you much.
And then here's a bunch of the Icefall stuff.
Thank you much. Thank you much. Thank you much. Thank you much. Thank you much.
Okay. Alright, nothing new over that way. Already explored all that. Let's see who's for hire. Whoops. Werefox, Sniper, Shield Shooters, and Rogues. Okay. Skip that.
Take your time. Relax.
Mercenary Shield, a Vengeful Guard. Block an enemy attack with a medium guard grants the user 20% physical attack.
Thank you much.
Hunter's Claymore. Follow-up skills do 20 damage and crit rate 10%.
Thank you much. Thank you much.
Icefall stuff.
Thank you.
Alright, did I, hang on a sec here. Yeah, I didn't make the deliveries here. Oh, should be buying from these provisioners too, especially these revival orbs, because I've just been ripping through those.
It's not easy keeping my shelf stocked, but thanks a million! Thanks a million!
to the harbor. Alright, this looks like we have... Wait, what is this? Is this rebuilding all the towns? Yeah, it looks like it. Received word from the chief of each bloodline, the restoration of Bastorius is all but finished. Well, Elaine's even more generous than I expected. Those who lead an army resort to seizing goods to maintain their march, yet our prince has done quite the opposite, and have been born royalty. But I've heard he spent most of his childhood living on Palavia, hence his unshakable devotion to the common man. His former neighbors and friends are now those he seeks to protect. And he's not just protecting them, he's giving them warm beds, hearty soup, and loaves of fresh bread. If that's not happiness, I'm not sure what is. No matter what it is, all that's left to do now is to reduce Zenoira to rubble and ash. Yeah, let's go. Alright, so we restored all towns in Bastorius. Very nice.
Take your time.
Armored Gauntlets, Binding Guard. User's next attack will inflict Guard Seal.
Thank you much.
Flamberge. Burn immunity. And then Grizzly Fire. Attack a single enemy, inflicts burn and 50 potency and critical hit versus burning targets. That seems
Thank you much.
cool. Let's board the ship. Oops, actually didn't want to do this. But now that we're here, grab us up some star iron. Alright, let's head back over here. Finish exploring. Okay. Hey, there's the Fated Journal. Skip this. A little annoying that you have to do literally everything in this region to get that unlocked, but oh well. We've done it now, so... Alright, let's see here.
Take your time.
Oh, I already bought this stuff. Provisioner?
It's not easy keeping my shelves stocked.
Not the provisioner stuff.
Thanks a million. Thanks a million.
Thanks a million. We've got another stone circle here. Just skip that. Okay. Oh, what do we have here? This is the Divine Shard. Alright, well, let's figure out the order of these thingamabobs. Let's go do the rat carving first. Oops. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Super. Super duper. Is this gonna be really take a freaking boat over there? Yep, that's what's going on. Oops. Alright, so rat is first. I have no idea what else is wait, did she say mouse? That's supposed to be a rat, right? Yeah, it's the rat carving. Alright, let's check wolf next. Oh, it's the wrong order. Wait, what? She doesn't tell you what? Examine the others as well. They might help us determine the correct order. Yeah, she doesn't actually give you a hint as to what... Wow, that's interesting. Okay. Well, that's honestly really annoying. But whatever. Let's board the ship here. Yeah, so since she doesn't tell you what which one is which, we kind of just have to keep going back to the first one then, I guess. Alright, so let's check Bear next, which I think is a boat ride. Oops, man, I did it again. Alright, oh, no, this is not the right spot. Let's just go back to town, I guess. Yeah, it must be just zipping on out here. No. Oh, did I just not do this right? Hang on. It definitely seems like that's a boat ride. Am I just freaking blind here? Yeah, that's what I did wrong. It just didn't come down this way. Nope, not right either. Ugh, terrible. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's Eagle next. Oh, you're kidding me. Alright, now, wolf or bear? Let's go to wolf because it's closer, or easier to get to. And that was right. Good deal. Alright. Last one. For real this time. Carved of Bastorius stone. King's Bow Bastric. Alright, let's see what this thing does. All stats plus 5. Okay. Alrighty, well, that is going to be it then. The next video will be the treasure hunting for the area, so stay tuned for that.